How's everyone doing? And more importantly, how do you feel about this wolf cutting the thickest rug of its life? Do you like it? Because it likes you? Because you're special. Boop! Anyways, let's go do some mods. First up, we have independent voice follower Taibai, and she can be found inside of the Riverwood Inn. Do not mind the dead bodies, they do not matter. You just got roasted, son. Now I know what you're thinking. A group of girls all dressed in schoolgirls outfits? A typical mod review. Well, I'm also in one. You can call me the cat daddy because I just dropped you off at school. Alright, let's go test combat. Now by default, Taibai will use a two-handed sword at close range, but if her enemy is far away, she will use what I can only describe as sword magic. She just shoots exploding swords, as you can see.
请告诉我您需要哪一种战斗方式?
Now if you don't like this, you can kind of tell her to either be an archer, use two-handed, dual wield, or kind of fight as she wishes. I assume fight as you wish is the current default standard.
好的，你去忙你的吧。见到你真好。需要我做些什么呢？如你所愿。还有什么需要我做的吗？很高兴见到你。青山不改，绿水长流。日后有缘再，当你遇到困难时，你会想念我的陪伴。见到你真好。诺，在下愿效犬马之劳。
As you can see, she's got very little actual dialogue options, although she has a few lines of dialogue that'll randomly trigger based on where you are. They are a bit repetitive for my taste, but that's kind of just par for the course. Now the next mod up that I want to highlight is Outfit Switcher. This is a very simple, easy mod to use. Essentially you just install it and then you get a magic spell. Now it binds to your Z key or whatever you use to use your shout abilities. And then you just press it and it will save the current outfit that you're using, and then if you hit it again, it'll re-equip the outfit that you saved. So let's say I want to equip this shrouded armor. Then I just go run about my business, but all of a sudden I need to use the last set of armor I had equipped. This includes weapons, rings, and etc. I hit the Z key again and it'll just re-equip it. Now I believe this is just such a beautiful auxiliary mod, and I think everyone should have this installed, so I'm going to do a little kind of demonstration to display why. Now let's say the suit of armor that I just stored is high in magic resist and there's a mage inside this tower, but the guard guarding the tower has a lot of HP, and this current set of armor that I'm putting on right now has a lot of plus two-handed damage, so I can just boom nuke them down real fast. So I'm just going to run up, nuke them down, although instead of having to take the time to re-equip my magic resist armor, I can just hit the Z key and boom, get right back into the action. Now I feel this mod would really shine with something like TK combat, or maybe a roll and dodge mod to really spice up combat. Now of course you can also use this mod for maybe persuasion gear when you're trying to buy things at a shop, or just anywhere that you need to change out a different set of armor for. For this example, I'm going to use a set of armor that's enchanted in persuasion so I can get a better price on this apple. Excuse me, how much is that apple that just fell down? 4 gold, you say? Well, how about now, big boy? I'm going to need you to not laugh at me. That's just unprofessional. And the last mod up is actually a home mod. It's relatively close to Solitude, as you can see right here on the map. Although you need to go around Solitude, you can't just travel through the mountain. Or maybe you can. I don't know. Giving you misinformation. Anyways, once you get inside, you'll notice a couple different things. One, there's lots of little knickknacks kind of dispersed around that makes it feel really homely. The other thing is there's shoes right here. I really like this because it kind of reminds me of when I was a kid. Oba used to always make us take off our shoes before we came in. So, I mean, that's neat. Maybe it was Mom. I can't remember who did it, but someone did. Anyways, once you get inside, you'll notice there's a sword with a light down on it, and this table. There's 3 spots, that means there's room for you, and ample room for 2 members of your awkward sex harem. So have at it. Now over here, you'll notice that there's storage for the cooking. Storage for the there it is. Storage full of your cooking supplies. And this is kind of what I mean by like the knickknacks dispersed around. This is just here, but it adds to the atmosphere. It makes it feel really alive and homely. And the cooking station is over there, but the rest of the stations are located over here. There's a workbench, an anvil, enchanting, alchemy, a bone storage. Strange, I didn't know this home came with insert your current waifu here. Oh damn. Anyways, it's a really nice compact home. It's not too big or grandiose. I've never really been a fan of giant homes. They always feel so empty unless you have 100 followers. Speaking of that, there's room for 2 of your followers right here in what I assume is a guest room with a wardrobe so you can store their armor in there. and then just a little bit more knickknacks. And then if you go down the hall, you have what I assume is the master bedroom because it's got all of the armor displays. Right here, as you can see, there's one armor display, a weapon rack, a kind of barrel for your weapons, then a couple more armor displays, some more storage. And then if you come in here, you've got what I assume is the master bed. And then this area. I believe you're supposed to be able to sit down on these pillows, but I can't in my game. That might just be a bug. My game is modded beyond belief and a lot of things are just broken. Then if you come back out this way real quick, you can go outside. Now outside is not meant to look like this. I have some extra kind of trees installed, so it looks a little bit more serene vanilla, but I like how cluttered and kind of like overly green it looks in this scenario. It's really tranquil. There's some soap over there, so I assume this is the bath, and there's some tea. Although it is black tea, I would have preferred some popcorn or white tea. You know, the tea. It's got like green tea leaves and popcorn in it. I always just call it popcorn tea. I don't know what the actual name of it is. But that's not important. Anyways, it's just a nice mod. I recommend you endorse it. Anyways, that was it for all the mods today. If you liked any of them, please do endorse them. It means a lot to the mod authors. And real quick about how my Skyrim looks. Some people keep asking me how it looks, and I always just never get back to them because I'm bad at remembering how to do things. So I'm going to start leaving kind of the loadout that I use for my current look in the description box below. So if anyone's curious, they can just go down there and look and see what mods I use and download them. Anyways, have a good day. Take care, bud.